Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Coaching Chats. Today we've got some special things for you. First of all, Simon's A Minute with Simon, or A Minute and 3 Seconds is with Simon, is on today. The guys did the challenge on the weekend. Adam has a story for why he hasn't done what he was meant to do. We have a riddle that will go. We'll do the riddle first. We'll change it up. The riddle will come straight after this, and Jules is going to be applying for the Fremantle Dockers strength and conditioning position. Not live, recorded here on the coaching chat. So, Jules, are you excited for that?
Yes, very much so.
Excellent. So, to get us all started and get the brain going, I have a riddle for everyone today. And because it's a riddle... Sorry, Siri wanted to get on the podcast. It's a riddle, so we could either solve it now, or you can kind of think of it throughout the thing and then solve it when you know it. You can say it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Better the quiz.
Yeah, it's probably going to be better than the quiz. Okay. So here is the riddle for today. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? We'll leave that with you all for today. And Simon, your 63 seconds is going to start now.
No, I'm going to start it when I want to start it.
No, it started.
Ready? Go. 63.8, 62.8, 61.8, 60.8, 59.8.
Oh, no.
No, all right. Yeah, had pretty bang average week last week. Not sure why. Training was pretty shoddy. Kicked off this week pretty good though. Did some 2RMs this morning just before. Was close to PB, so I was pretty happy with that. Looking forward to getting out into the sun today. Hopefully, my afternoon off. Got a bit of a shitty tan line already from yesterday, so I need to go even that up. That's probably about it, really. Nothing too exciting happening in my life.
It doesn't matter though. You've got to keep talking until the timer runs out.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excellent.
I think that's a piss poor effort for the amount of work that went into getting you to do that.
Well, I'm going to keep getting rid of it.
Fine. What's the challenge for you to do it next week?
All right. 70% of your 1RM back squat. You got to do 3 reps. How long it can take you. You can only rest at the top for 2 seconds per rep.
What?
So like, do 3 reps at your 70% of your 1RM back squat.
Yeah.
You got to take as long as you can. So you're looking at doing like...
Oh, the tempo during. Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to work that out right now.
So
for anyone, we'll go based off me, okay? So for a 150 back squat, what is it, 70%?
Yeah, I'll say 7.
Time 0.7. So at 105 kilos.
Yeah.
So basically,
Well,
you're trying to do 20 seconds a rep to get Simon to do a minute.
That's hard.
And you can only rest at the top for no more than 2 seconds a rep.
Well, that's Saturday first lift sorted.
That's a goodie. I like that.
I need to see videos and proof that it's actually 70% of their 1RM.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to give that a go at 105.
Do it.
They'll probably flare my tendonitis up.
But... a massive eccentric, a massive isometric, or slow as concentric.
I reckon the easiest would be like a real long ISO at the bottom.
Nah, because you're stuck in the hole.
Yeah, but if it's 70%.
I don't know. The hardest position to get out of your squat is the bottom position of your squat, even at body weight.
That's true.
Interesting.
This is how I think I'm going to do it. Okay? What is it? 105. So what's... that's actually Because we were doing 6 seconds and I was doing that at 90. Oh, this is going to be fun.
So is it three reps, back squat,
70%.
70%? Well, I can't even attempt. Wait, I could do it because
Jules, for you, what's your 1RM? Your 1RM's only like 100 kgs.
Yeah, my one arm's about 50, so
So you're on.
my 70%
Just because you
body
haven't
weight.
done a 1RM back squat for this long doesn't mean it's not like you're not on.
My 1RM is my 70% is just body weight. So
I don't know whether coaches are included, really.
Okay, I'm going to do it for fun anyway.
I'm gonna do it too.
I mean, I can't. So
Has anyone figured out the riddle yet?
No,
So again, just in case you all forgot, what can travel around the world but while staying in a corner?
did you figure this out?
Yes, because the answer's
sun?
in front of me.
Well,
The
no.
sun?
The sun, no. Does the sun stay in a corner?
I don't know, possibly.
Well, yeah, it does because when you draw pictures, you put it in the corner.
No. I'll give you a hint after the next segment. So, Adam, please give us your excuse for not watching a movie this week.
All right. So yeah, I had a pretty uneventful weekend.
And you still didn't get to watch a movie.
Yeah. So well, like I did stuff, but I wasn't at home much. And so I got to last night. Was prepared to watch a movie about 7:30, and just finished dinner. I'm sitting in the lounge room with my brother. We're like going through, about to select a movie. Dad was going to come watch with us, and Dad just walks in out of nowhere, and he just goes, "I've cut my finger. I think I need stitches." So like it was kind of just like he said it so calmly that just didn't register. So we're like, yeah, all right. And my brother and I just kind of sit there. We're like, wait, what? Like, so he had opened the cupboard, glass fell out, and as he tried to catch it, it hit the bench and it went right into his finger. Like, and so he's got a nice big cut there. And so he ended up having to go to hospital because he thought he needed stitches, and he might have cut his tendon in his finger. So he's done himself a mischief. So yeah. So then didn't end up watching a movie. Just watched what was it? By the time like we all sorted and cleaned up the kitchen and stuff, there's glass everywhere. And sorted out getting down to hospital and everything. It was just after 8 and had to get up early this morning. So
I'm not gonna lie. Trying to watch a movie at 7:30 at night on a Sunday is too late for your start of watching the movie.
Yeah, I know. That was
Like,
so I was in a bad position anyway.
I start at 5 because then I go, if it's 2 hours, it's at least 7, and then I can go to bed.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, I'm gonna get it done because I haven't done it for the last couple of weeks. So I was like, all right, even though it's 7:30, I'm gonna persist and watch a movie, but it didn't happen. So I'll try my best for next
hasn't
week.
been watching any movies. I've been watching all the Avengers films in the order of time.
Nice. What's the first one?
So the first one, technically, I believe, was Captain America
No.
on time scale.
How many
Captain
movies
America,
is there?
Captain Marvel, Iron Man 1, Hulk. Didn't watch Hulk. Didn't watch The Incredible Hulk because it's a terrible movie. It's so bad that they changed the actor for the 4th time because, like all the other Hulk movies, they've only ever had one. This is the current Hulk person, whatever his name is the only one who's been in it multiple movies, I think, because they're always terrible. But anyway, so what are we up to now? We just watched the first Avengers film, so we just got to there. Oh no, we watched Iron Man 3. What is the second worst Iron Man? So it's in the middle because there's 3 of them. The second Iron Man is absolute dirt. I forgot how bad that movie is. First Iron Man's good. I'll give you my ratings of which ones were good.
It'll link up if you watch it that way.
What's that?
The story will link up if you watch it that way.
You know what's really cool is when you're watching it now, like, because I've watched all the movies, I think, probably a few times now. Like, I've probably watched most of those movies a few times, apart from Iron Man 2. I had to sit through that again because Annika hasn't seen any of these. I had to watch that one again. But it's actually quite funny, like, how clever they must have been when they were putting it all together, because it is quite seamless. And, like, you notice things like, for example, in Iron Man 2, just before the 4 movie, the SHIELD agent goes, I've been reassigned to New Mexico, and that's where the 4 movie comes in, because 4 has just crash landed. Or the Hammer has just crash landed and SHIELD has started that operation there. So it's actually quite interesting, like, how that's all linked up.
So they've just got like very subtle hands.
Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs in those films that lead on to like things like even like the first 4 movie. There's heaps of Easter eggs to like the last Avengers film, like in terms of like artifacts and stuff like that. It's quite cool. But anyway, Jules, we're talking about our weekends and stuff. How was yours?
It's pretty good. I actually got out and about for the first time in a minute. I went to
You went to the pub.
I went to the pub. I went to watch the footy at the Federal, the Dockers. I'll talk about that in sport. And then ended up at the left bank for a little while. It was good. Very good.
Well, seeing as we are briefly discussing the Dockers, a new job position has come up, hasn't it, Jules? And you could have a new job.
So you see, as obviously I'm sort of known as the Oracle, I really sort of predict the future around here. And about 2 months ago, I said that Jason Weber needed to go. I'm not a man that likes to.
Did you say it on the show?
I believe I did. I
did. What?
And I'm not a man that petitions for other men to lose their jobs, but he was, clearly not doing a great job. And I called that happening, and it did happen. And now I'm going to oracle the next segment of this story, where myself is going to become the new S&C coach of the Fremantle Dockers. And you will notice quite a drastic increase in very particular muscle size groups, sort of chest, deltoids, and biceps region for the players. And I think it's going to be really beneficial, and I think that it will help us win a premiership.
So, based on the failings of the previous S&C coach,
yes,
what are the key points that were bad and you are now going to fix?
2 smaller biceps.
Yeah, that was one of the major issues. So obviously you can see the players wear singlets, and you can see the development in the upper arm area. Really wasn't impressed with that. And I thought that hurt us around the ground. It's a contact sport, needs some meat. Number 2, a lot of soft tissue injuries. And, a wise man once said, don't try and fix all the problems, just delegate. So as the head of strength and conditioning, I will bring in a team to deal with all the soft tissue injuries. And I will prevent the soft tissue injuries by bringing in another team to write the programs. So really what I want is the job title and the pat on the back.
And to do
So you'll be like the head of sports performance, not the head S&C coach.
That's not the role. That role's not vacant at this point in time.
Champions make roles their own. They don't just take on somebody else's job.
So you're applying for a role.
Create your own role.
You're applying for a role where you can, as part of your pitch to take on this role that says you're supposed to include everything. You're going to say you're going to bring on more people for a role that they're trying to probably condense. You're trying to bring on more people that they're going to have to pay.
Yeah, look.
Just go and ask for a blank check and be like,
I'm going to fix everything here. And I'll bring the team with me. So that's the goal. Hey, strong things don't break. We said this on the weekend.
Yeah, strong things do not break. That is true.
I'm just going to get everyone strong. Look, Essendon had a bit of a supplement issue with some tainted supplements in 2012. I can't confirm or deny whether I'd recommend that to the players. If it got us a premiership, I would probably do it. Just a team of 22 Ronnie Colemans stepping onto the pitch every week. Try and stop us. Try and stop the Dockers. And if they want some background information on me, I did get my degree. So you can check at the registry that I am an accredited exercise scientist. Look, you don't have to check the results. Not super important. Don't have to read into my semester by semester results. Nor do you really have to look at the time that it took me to complete the degree. What matters is I have the degree, thus I am qualified. So
You
just
got your level 3 PCAS.
yes, sure. I've forgotten what the
Yes, of course. It's on my resume.
level 1 asker, which really a lot of people think that the higher level you go, the better. But level 1, that's ground floor type stuff, and I really want to get into the Dockers on the ground floor. So I think that's kind of a relevant sort of degree qualification to have. So I think I'm just ready to go. Ready to go. I've done swimming strong tutelage under Ryan, so
You have done the swimming strong qualification, level 1. That is good.
That'll help the Dockers.
That
obviously quite
prestigious
immensely.
course.
Yeah, I've done that. So I might be overqualified, but I'd be willing to take the job if need be.
Are you taking it with a pay cut from what you're currently earning?
Cash out your super.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take it with a pay cut because then I can, get on the job keeper and cash out my super and kill 2 birds with 1 stone type stuff.
So, boys, we're going to try and help Jules out here with his job application. Simon, you can go first. What would you say if you were the reference for Jules?
He can talk a big game.
He'll instill confidence by talking a big game.
He'd bring the feel good factor back to Freo.
See, that's important.
They can market that as well. Bring back the feel-good factor. Freo feel good. The free Fs. Freo feel. Oh fuck! All right. Yeah. Well.
Feel good factor. Just ignore the joke.
Yeah, it's hyphenated, isn't it? It's got a line, so it's fine. Feel good factor. Freo feel good factor. The triple F.
I don't know. As long as you play with your persona of Julian Ward, Julian Biondillo's too nice.
There you go. I got to kick into gear.
Yeah.
He only coaches in speedos and long shoes.
No jacket. Then what would you say is Julian Ward's reference? Because it's Julian Ward who's getting the job, not Julian whatever his name is.
He's clearly good at training calves. Have they had any calf issues and Achilles issues, Jules?
Yes.
Really kept up.
Not in the last 12 months, but before that, we have had a few little issues in the past. But realistically, we all know it's just genetics, so we can move on from that fairly quickly.
It's about recruitment. So he's gonna be a part of the recruitment process, and if they don't already have the physical attributes to make them an AFL player, they ain't getting the contract. So he doesn't have to do any work.
Delegate.
Only contract physical specimens.
This is their draft requirements are going to get updated by Julian because he's going to go, if they come in at this level.
If their calves are not this big.
They're going to already, whatever I do is going to only not hurt them. I don't have to get people below the level that I am to get above me. They're already there.
Maintain, baby.
My reference would go something like this. Nepotism is the greatest form of getting a job, and we have an inside track with one of our clients that Jules also coaches. So, mate,
We won't name him, but
just ask the big CC, and Jules, you got a job.
it's not what you know.
It's who you know.
Exactly right. And that goes very well with the exercise industry, because some of these people in high positions, you just have to think to yourself, oh boy, how did you get there? But we won't talk about that. That's all right.
Yeah, that's a different podcast. That is a different podcast. That was going to transition really well. Has anyone got the riddle yet?
Is it the sun?
No, it's not the sun.
It stays in the corner.
Your credit card.
No. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner?
Theoretically, a lot of things could.
Is there any clues?
Travels around the world.
Yes. I'll give you a clue. It's a vague clue because if any clue that I give you will probably be way too obvious. So, an organisation in America that Donald Trump is trying to shut down uses these a lot.
Travels around the world. Stays in the corner.
Shipment.
A stamp.
Aha! He's got it!
The postal.
The Postal Service.
I'm unstoppable. The postal there because that's Trumpy wants to shut him down so he can win the
He wants to get
election.
rid of the Postal Service so no one can vote.
That's a good riddle. Where'd you come up with that? Or did you just Google it?
The internet.
Oh, okay. That's a fairly good riddle. I'll use that on someone actually.
I thought that was a goodie as well. I looked at it. Oh, there's a couple of duds on here. Do you want me to read you some of the other ones?
No. Come on, let's stick to the time. What's next?
Fun police.
Sport. Let's roll into sport.
Bloody Simon the Grump Grump doesn't.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, let's go to sport, eh?
shall we do sport? Okay. I guess we are.
What a smooth transition. We're getting
It's a
better
very
and better.
strong
At this.
transition. So first and foremost, something big happened in sport, groundbreaking type stuff. This right here is a magazine, Jamie Apps Media magazine. And they did an interview with one of the better athletes locally in Australia, as you can see. So if you want to purchase that and read the interview, really exciting stuff. I'm on the page next to Isabella Procida.
What does she do?
Multi-talented performer Isabella Procida is set to take her talents to Hollywood thanks to her exploits on TikTok.
So that's what you're up
Groundbreaking.
against.
Why is that in the
Look.
news?
I don't know. But,
Can you read us an
There you go.
extract from your interview?
okay.
Are you going to put this in your job application for Freo?
Famous.
Now with 6 years of experience under his belt, Ward is cementing himself as one of the top talents, not only in Western Australia, but Australia as a whole. You think I wrote this, actually, the way it's written. Very complimentary. Distance and isolation have been a big hindrance to name recognition and perception of WA wrestlers by wrestling fans. Being based in WA makes everything hard. And that's it. Goes on from there. So it's just me complaining and people saying that I'm good at what I do. So that's the first thing of sport.
Character when you did that interview?
I'm always in character, baby. But to get into real sports, Super Rugby, the Reds beat the Rebels 25-13. Is that an upset, Ryan?
No, that's pretty much how it should have gone. Yeah, that was the semi-final.
Oh,
What a final.
and then it says Mitre 10 Cup. SOU beat HAW 16-10.
So this is the New Zealand Provincial Rugby Championship,
Oh,
and it's still better than the Australian Super Rugby Championship. So
That's
Fucking
not
New
good.
Zealand.
that's not good at all.
New Zealand and their
Kiwis.
development pathways, hey?
Yeah, rugby has
it's
issues
all
in
good
this
when you've only
country.
got two sports to feed all your athletes into.
Rugby actually does have issues in Australia, though. The PSA system hurts rugby and a lot of other sports. But anyway, that's another topic for another time. Hey, let's go to basketball. Speaking of PSA. Alrighty. So, on Friday, the Lakers beat the Rockets. There's police going around my house. Can you guys hear that?
They're after you.
Yeah.
They're after me. I've been stealing all these games. That's why. The Nuggets beat the Clippers. They lead 3-2. Boston beat the Raptors. I like the Raptors, but that's not good. The Lakers beat the Rockets again yesterday to go up 4-1. Is that series basically over then, Adam?
That is
Or
over,
win?
yeah. No,
Oh,
it's
it is over.
first of
Oh, yeah,
all.
you can't come back from that, can you?
No,
Well,
not if you've
goodbye to the
already
Rockets.
lost.
Goodbye to the Rockets.
What are they, Jules?
Cooked. The Clippers, they lost to the Nuggets. The series is tied 3-3. Who takes that? Oh, Game 7 is Wednesday, 9
Yeah.
a.m. Adam, who
That'll
do you got?
that'll be a goodie. Oh, I don't know. Nuggets have come back down from 3-1, so they lost, I think, the first two, then won the third. then lost
So they
to
got
Force.
all the momentum.
But they've just won the last two. But it could be anyone's game. Could be anyone's game. I think it'll be a good one.
And then also on Wednesday, the Celtics and the Heat are going to play game 1 of the conference final.
Yeah,
Are you a Celtics man?
I'm a Celtics man.
Oh, so I guess you're backing in the Celtics?
I'm backing in the Celtics. I reckon it'll be a good series. Miami Heat were not expected to do very well.
Turn around again. Face the wall. Have you got a hickey on your lat?
A hickey on his
Did
lat.
a date night on Saturday?
What's that from? Oh, cupping.
Yeah, I went to see Mr. Nathan on Saturday.
He cupped you?
Mr. Nathan.
Yeah.
Did it feel good when he cupped you?
Yeah.
Did it give you a tingling feeling?
Never
Then did he
really.
give you the hickey after he cupped you?
Yeah.
Sorry, back to sport.
Back to sport. What's going on in soccer? Is this round 1 of the next season already, Simo?
Yeah. EPL kicked off on the weekend.
I feel like they had about 6 hours worth of break time after the...
Yeah, they got about 3 weeks, I think. Maybe 4.
In the soccer, Simon, give me yes or no's on upset or if it was expected. Arsenal beat Fulham, upset?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Crystal Palace beat Southampton?
No.
Liverpool beat Leeds. They won the league, so I guess that's not an upset.
Yeah, that one was close to being an upset.
No.
Leeds,
Newcastle beat West Ham. Is that an upset? I feel like Newcastle are shit.
they're all
No, I
about
saw that on social media being touted as a great win for Newcastle, so I guess it probably was.
Newcastle.
West Ham are doing shit. But yeah,
Mighty
Leeds
Hammers.
would have been good if they beat Liverpool. That would be a good one.
Leicester City
Nice.
beat West Brom. Did Jamie Vardy score a hat trick or did he just score 2? I like Jamie Vardy. It's a Vardy party. Everton beat the Hotspurs. Is that an upset? I feel like the Hotspurs are good.
That's probably an upset, yeah.
The
Tottenham.
Hotspurs.
Tottenham choking. Isn't that what they're called? The Tottenham Hotspurs?
On the Hotspurs, that's it.
And then
You
tomorrow
have
at 1
to break
a.m.
the word up, though, into 2 things. They're not hot spurs. They're...
Hotspurs.
Have you got the French league there? 5 players
No.
got off in the 97th minute yesterday.
You what?
Oh,
5 players had a brawl and got sent off. I don't know what sort of brawl it was.
Well, soccer probably just like kind of
they're
chest
probably
bump.
just arguing with words.
No, apparently Neymar threw a punch. I haven't seen it though.
Neymar's playing in the French league?
When Neymar signed with Puma, his Jordan contract ran out and then he signed with Puma.
Yeah.
What a dumb decision. Why would you leave Jordan for Puma?
Oh, I've got it, guys. I've got it. I'm going to get... Here we go. Screen share time.
Because
Here we go.
the history of Puma with the great players, that's why he's gone.
Yeah, but he was the first soccer player to get a Jordan contract.
So,
Soccer Brawl
Jordan's the better
France.
brand.
So words from our sponsors.
Big Jack.
Try the Big Jack.
Has anyone had a Big Jack yet? Is it good?
I'm not proud of it, but yeah, I had one. And it's
Was
bigger.
it
It's
good?
better than Big Mac. PSG and Marseille. Marseille. Is that right?
I say, yeah.
Oh, okay. You'd know. You're French.
Yeah.
There's no video of
Is there any
it.
footage of the fight? Surely it's at the start.
Nah, there's probably no video. It's just talking.
Just wiped from the internet.
Nah, it's just a bunch of videos talking about it.
No, look at the top right. Carnage in La Classique.
Give that one a go.
Oh, here we go.
Did you see it happen live, Simon?
Someone?
Someone?
Timo?
Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Go on, boys.
It's a whole lot of nothing.
Apparently he's calling him racist things, so there was a reason behind it.
Why would
Oh,
hit him?
bang. Let's go.
Oh,
it's
man.
over.
I just love the reactions to getting hit for soccer players.
Yeah, it's the best.
Just discredits. Why is he rolling around?
Why is
He
he
sucks,
holding-
doesn't he? Look at him.
He got tripped. He's held his head, his knees, and his back.
There's another one down.
Oh, he's dead.
Right, I would just clock him in the head, make it worth it.
Really
Make him-
interesting stuff
make-
here. That is more of a soccer brawl than normal.
Is it over?
I don't know.
When did it start?
About the same
Pathetic.
as basketball, isn't it?
Who's this man with
Have you
white?
seen? Did you guys see the Philippines versus Australia?
Oh,
game
that's
from
brutal.
last year? That one was hectic. Bloody Philippines.
Oh dear.
Is it done? Is there more? I think there might be more.
I think it's just replays of what happened.
No, there's a guy in a lower league game in England.
No, look, that's going to happen.
Yeah, a guy about a month ago punched the referee 3 times in the face in the lower leagues.
Really?
Been
That's
around.
not good.
That's crazy.
That's not good. Anyway, back to sport. In
I'll
the
keep this
football.
up just in case it pops up.
Okay. In the football. Where are we? Okay. The Eagles beat St Kilda. The Eagles, unfortunately, are not cooked yet, but they're getting there. The Tigers beat Geelong. The Dockers absolutely rolled North Melbourne. This is a very anticlimactic little arguing scene here. The Dockers rolled North Melbourne. We won by 10 goals. It was very satisfying, and it led to me celebrating for the rest of the evening. As I told Simon about this morning. Essendon got flogged by Port, which is about right. Melbourne, who I put the cooked stamp on 3 weeks ago, they just scraped over the line against GWS, so they're still technically alive, but I stand by my cooked. I haven't got one cooked stamp wrong yet. Carlton lost to Adelaide, the bottom of the ladder Adelaide, which you love to see. I just love Carlton feeling the pain. Taste it. Don't ever come to Perth and rob the Dockers again.
Is that
I'm glad.
Adelaide's second win then?
Adelaide's won 3 in a row. They went 0-13, and then they've won 3 in a row. So
Late push for finals, huh?
yes,
You actually kept a record of all your cooked.
yes, I know who's cooked and who's not cooked. Oh, so I've called Carlton cooked already, but they are cooked. The Doggies beat Hawks. They're still alive. Brisbane beat Swans, which is about right. And then there's a game tonight, Collingwood and Ryan's beloved Gold Coast, in which Collingwood will definitely win. And that's it for sport. Is this video still going? That's it for sport. There's nothing else really going on. 2 weeks until the next UFC pay-per-view with Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa. And then Robert Whittaker's on that card too. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll give predictions next week.
Excellent. Well, speaking of next week, we'll have another great opportunity for us all to chat, another great opportunity for Simon to talk, another great opportunity for Adam to actually watch a film.
All right.
So on that, everyone, as a recap, the answer to the riddle, in case you missed it, was a stamp. Julian Ward is the riddle master.
I think I'm quite dominant in the quiz type things.
So, Simon didn't really do his minute, but he's just warming back up to it, so that's okay.
Yeah.
And Adam did absolutely nothing. So on that, everyone have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
What about the sign-off line?
Oh, COVID's over. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.